our cluster commander, and we hope that in the next briefing there will be more information in that regard. On the question whether the local business might be behind this, at this point in moment we don't have that information. We are with the cluster commander here. Of importance is the fact that there are a number of local business that also have been looted. So we don't want to say it is not the case, but the local business is also being affected by this. In terms of the last question in Protea Glen, the cluster commander will also come in because I'm not aware of that specific incident. But again, of particular importance is that the shops belonging to the locals as well as the foreigners have been looted. And as the situation proceeds, we are also working with our communities to make sure that, because we look at this as shops, we don't look and say this is the shop of the foreigner, this is the shop of the local. General Nkuna, can you shed some light on the looting in Protea Glen?
Thanks, General. I spoke to the station commander of Protea Glen, Colonel Mfukeng, this morning at 4 o'clock when the incidents were taking place. But these incidents were directed to the foreign nationals, not the locals, but other areas, there were locals that were affected, as my PC spoke about this morning. So in Protea Glen for now is a foreign nation. The second follow-up meeting was at 8 o'clock, just to make sure that we confirm all the information. Yes, we don't have that information of saying locals at Protea Glen specifically were affected. Thank you very much.
Any other questions?
Thank you. Commissioner Koli from ENCA. Quick question on the shop owner who was killed, I think some time ago, I think it would have been in this week, whether his killing, the Malawi national, if I'm correct, was eventually linked to this, what is going on now, or do you maintain that that is separate? Thank you.
Any other questions? Ladies and gentlemen, let's just bear in mind that the PC, after this briefing, he will not be doing one-on-ones as he has a previous engagement. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Stephanie from AFP. I was wondering if you've heard of any planned looting happening in other townships, including Alexandria.
Melissa from Soweto Live. Can the Commissioner please just give us an update on the court proceedings for those who were arrested?
You mentioned the meeting that you had with the Bangladeshi ambassador. I just wanted to know, are there any other ambassadors or, I suppose, foreign missions which have requested to meet with the police or are offering assistance for members of their community who are here or just in general?
Over to you, Jennifer.
The question on the court proceedings and the meeting with other ambassadors, General Nkuna will deal with them. In terms of the killing of the Malawian national, our information is that there was a person that was found murdered in a shack in Durban Deep. I'm not sure whether this is the information that you are talking about. The information that we are having have not pointed out to this person being a business person, but we're not ruling that out. The person was found partly bent on the face. We will follow up on that information, and I'm hoping that our team will get more information in terms of who is the person, nationality, and so forth. In terms of the planned looting in other parts of Gauteng, at this point in moment, based on our information, the affected areas is the areas that we have already spoken about. This is Soweto, the Kagiso area, as well as the Sebokeng area. Sebokeng includes Sebokeng itself, Everton, as well as Van der Rotbeil Park. This is what we call the Sebokeng cluster in terms of our own organic crime. So these are the only places that has been affected. We have earlier reported about looting in Deep Slot, and our team went there, and that information was confirmed to be not the truth. So there has not been any looting in Deep Slot, but our members are on the ground. Our commanders at cluster as well as station level are looking at all this, and any information of any looting or planned looting in any area in Gauteng will definitely be communicated.
Commissioner, just a quick one from my side, Paulie from ENCA again. You mentioned that people behind this looting are young people who are addicted, in your words, to drugs and nyaupe. How are you able to verify this, Commissioner, that they are indeed addicted to drugs and nyaupe? Have you been able to, ascertain that indeed they are addicted to drugs and nyaupe?
This is information that we got from the community, and this is information that we are following up. But if you look at what is being taken, it is what is also convincing us that this should be the case. But our team are busy following up on that information, and immediately we get the facts on that, we'll surely communicate that. But of particular importance is that the looters up to so far are the youth. And there's very, very small number of adults. Many of our looters are the youth. And the fact that some of these looters are very much young that we could not even detain them. They were released into the custody of their parents. It is something that is very much serious to us, because these youth are supposed to be at school, not looting other people's shops. We also want to report that the police member who was caught on video looting that shop in Dobsonville, a criminal case has been opened, and as soon as all the evidence is available, we will take the necessary steps. Of particular importance is that the station commander have identified this cop, so we know who he is, and as soon as possible, the necessary action will be taken. That issue of the court proceedings, all these cases, and as well as the meeting with other ambassadors.
Okay, thanks, General. With regard to the meetings that we had this morning with the ambassador, we didn't get any requests from other ambassadors from other countries, but a decision has been taken. Myself and the chairpersons of the CPS, both Moroka and Orlando, we said we are going to coordinate the follow-up meetings with all the stakeholders more affected foreign nationals. And what I can tell you is that they are targeting whether you're Ethiopian or Bangladesh or Pakistanians. So it's not a question of the Bangladesh only. I think as a meeting we felt that no, we can't only address the Bangladesh, we need to accommodate everybody as a way forward. Thanks.
Court proceedings.
The court proceedings, yes, the cases have been postponed, but those that have been arrested this morning, they will appear before the magistrate on Monday. Thanks.
Thank you. Commissioner Alex again. Are we getting any closer to how this information is spreading between the areas and who's instigating it? In other words, who's fueling the flames, who's behind this, and how is it that it's spreading from one area to Kagiso to Sebokeng? Have we found out what that vehicle is?
The media.
I think just a quick add-on to Alex's question, Commissioner. You mentioned yesterday, I think it was last night, that there seemed to have been a coordinated effort. There seemed to have been, I don't know whether your words were syndicate or whatever, but I think it links to what Alex is saying, that how is this spreading? Is it some kind of combined effort being perpetrated by someone or some people somewhere?
We want to reiterate that there should be some form of organization. There should be some form of a grouping which is collective in nature. Yes, we did receive some information that we are following, that we don't want to share at this time in moment. The nature and extent of the looting have informed our commanders at local level that there should be some form of organized nature. And we're hoping that we'll go deep into that and find out exactly what is the motive behind, who are the people that are behind this. At this point in moment, we don't have any specific information that we can share.
Thank you, General. Last questions? If there isn't any other questions, I would excuse the General, and the rest of us are more than welcome for a lunch which will be served around 12. Thank you.